If you struggle to attack the back off of somebody trying to take you down, this video is going to be for you. We're going to use a crossface to take the back off of stuffing my partner's single leg. Again, we're looking at a single leg shot. So the first thing, I step my leg, I bring my hips forward. I make my whizzer, I post, I sprawl everything back to disconnect Max's hands. And now I make my crossface. My right arm is going to come over Max's hip. I'm going to walk everything behind, and I'm going to make sure that I put my knee right on the bone of his ankle. I sit everything back and down. What I want from here is a seatbelt grip. I want my left arm over Max's shoulder, and I want my right arm under his armpit. What I'm looking to do when I connect a seatbelt grip is grab my forearm. So in any case, I don't like a seatbelt grip that's 10 finger or palm to palm. I like grabbing on my forearm and cinching everything tight. How can I get my seatbelt if Max is a little bit tight here? One thing I like to do, hide your neck, Max, is start to destabilize. So how I do this is by pulling Max to me. If Max had really bad base and I pulled him, he would just fall here, which in any case, maybe he shouldn't be grappling, right? Because that's a little too easy. So Max is going to make sure he stabilizes. So as I pull, he stabilizes his base. And now look at my left hand. It punches over the top. As I punch my seatbelt in, my left knee is also going to go in the space between Max's knee and his elbow. So it'll look like this. 1, 2. And if you notice here, with my left knee in the space, my right foot is posted. It is not posted across his hip. If I post across Max's hip like this, I am purely connected. So if Max starts raising his butt, I'm going to fall. I like for my right foot to be right here, almost in between his feet. And with my hands connected, now I start to make what we call chest to back control. Putting my chest on Max's back, my ear tight to his shoulder. What I want to do is think about it like I'm going to weld my chest to his back. There should be no separation. Where a lot of people fail this back attack, and this is where I preach to my students here, you cannot allow for your chest to back position to slip. What I'm looking to do is push off my right foot and drive over to my left shoulder. And it should look like this. I push, and now you'll notice my knee is in the pocket of Max's hip. From here, I kick my foot like I'm throwing a snap kick. 1, and I pull my heel in. Now my right hook comes in, and I'm ready to attack the back. Where you see some people fail this is as they put their seatbelt in and they start to push, they feel that their partner has a good base. And so they push a little bit with their legs, and then they try to pull with their arms. And so they do this. And if you notice, my chest and back just separated. And now as I start to fall to my side, Max will shallow his elbow, and I pulled him right on top of me. So in no case do I separate my chest from his back. From here, again, as I pull, when Max stabilizes, I come over and catch. Now, pushing off of my right foot, I want to drive over to my left shoulder here, keeping my chest and back tight. My bottom hook is significantly more important than my top. So as my knee comes in, I just kick everything through. Now I pull my heel, I catch the top hook, and I'm ready to get to work. In some cases, from a single leg, we can skip going all the way behind, and we can do the exact same attack. And so from here, I can step and sprawl the same way. And now I can make my crossface, and you'll notice I just lock my seatbelt from here. So instead of walking all the way behind, I locked my seatbelt, and I already have this chest to back control. And now from here, I simply need to walk 2 or 3 inches, about here. Now I drive my left knee, again, looking for the space between his knee and elbow. I hip switch in, I throw my hooks. I love attacking the back like this because it's a very quick way to get to your partner's back. Another thing that's really cool is if your partner's greedy with this arm. Oftentimes I have guys, when I sprawl, try and keep reaching with this arm. And as I walk with my seatbelt grip, again, right now we're just cross-facing in seatbelt, look what his arm does. See how it's folded behind Max's back? Rotate here. With my seatbelt grip, if he keeps reaching, puts that arm folded. And now, when I hip switch in, something really cool is going to happen. As I throw my hooks now, you'll notice Max's arm got trapped underneath my leg. And so it's an added bonus. Sometimes you hip switch here and you end up with an arm trap. And now I look to finish my choke. If Max takes his arm out of there or pulls it before I hip switch, not a big deal. I still end up on the back. But this is my favorite way to attack the back, using a seatbelt grip off of a single leg attempt. Guys, if you like this video and you want to see my favorite way to attack the turtle, the complete guide, everything I have, making a seatbelt grip, stomping hooks in, how to be confident taking the back, and then my favorite back attacks as well, you can click right here. If you want access to our free website where you can see a bunch of different videos on Jiu-Jitsu, you get it completely free, no credit card required. You can click right here.